Today, we're comparing a traditional ladder versus a ladder equipped with a safety rail system from Safety Solutions. Instantly, you can see the traditional ladder wobble and shake as Kevin tries to climb to the roof. Once he's at the top, the transition from the ladder to the roof is manageable. However, when he returns to the ladder and tries to descend, well, it's clearly not easy. Just look at how easy it is for the ladder to shift position, even with someone holding the base. In fact, it's unsafe and potentially dangerous. I wouldn't try it if I were in his shoes. Now, let's see him get off that roof with a ladder safety rail system. Instantly, you can see how solid it is. It won't shift in position either, thanks to its clever design. There are rails to grab a hold of as well, as he makes his descent effortlessly and, most importantly, safely. In conclusion, there is no comparison. The ladder safety rail system is easier and safer to use, period. The ladder safety rail system is a revolutionary breakthrough for contractors, roofers, do-it-yourselfers, and homeowners alike. Finally, there's a product to reduce the risk and fear of falling from your ladder. Most importantly, ladder safety rail systems are an affordable, easy, and safe solution to using your ladder to its fullest potential. Best of all, this system was specifically designed to fit directly to your current ladder, so there's no need to purchase a new one. Your ladder safety rail system is ready to be installed right out of the box with no tools required. Simply unbox and follow these easy steps to mount. From the collapsed position, rotate the safety rails assembly so the upper and lower braces are parallel to each other. Then set it down on a flat surface with the bumpers facing down. Position your ladder on top of the safety rails assembly. Line the uppermost rung of the ladder directly over the upper brace of the assembly, while positioning the third rung directly over the lower brace. Ensure both braces are centered up with the ladder's vertical rails as well. Next, raise the lower brace to meet the third rung of the ladder and attach two U-bolts, U-bolt plates, and wing nuts to secure them. Don't tighten the nuts fully in order to make adjustments, ensuring the assembly is centered on the ladder. Next, loosen the upper safety rail clamp knobs one turn and align the upper brace parallel with the top rung. Attach two U-bolts, U-bolt plates, and wing nuts to the upper rung and upper brace. Again, don't tighten fully. Adjust accordingly to ensure the ladder's vertical rails are centered on the upper and lower braces. Once everything looks square, now you're ready to tighten all 8 wing nuts. Once everything is finger tight, loosen the lower safety rail clamp knobs one turn. Then rotate the rails so the handles face inwards toward the ladder and slide them down to meet the top of the ladder. Finally, hand tighten the 4 safety rail clamp knobs. This will place the ladder safety rail system in the start mobile position and you're ready to go. For proper use on a roof, follow these easy steps. With a ladder safety rail in the start mobile position, position the ladder against the building or roof with the upper brace bumpers facing the surface you're transitioning to. Ensure the ladder is set at a proper angle for climbing. When using an extension ladder, use the provided U-bolt, U-bolt plate, and wing nuts to lock the rungs together, ensuring no slippage. Finally, anchor the ladder base and you're ready to climb. Climb to a position where you can safely loosen both safety rail clamp knobs on one side of the system. Then, raise and rotate the rail so the upper handle is parallel to the ground. Hand tighten both safety rail clamp knobs to lock it in place. Repeat this process on the other side of the system. The safety rails are now locked and ready for use. As you ascend, transition your hands from the ladder to the safety rails and continue your ascent. While holding both safety rails, step over the top rung onto the surface you're transitioning to. Maintain your stability and release your hands from the safety rails. When descending from the elevated surface, it's best to face backwards. Carefully approach the safety rails, grasp one of the safety rails, and then the other while maintaining your balance. Step over the top rung to the second rung while maintaining your hold on both safety rails. Continue down the ladder normally. As you approach the bottom of the safety rails, transition your hands to the ladder and complete your descent. For proper use on a wall, follow these easy steps. With the ladder safety rail system in the start mobile position, position the ladder against the building or roof with the upper brace bumpers facing the surface you're transitioning to. Ensure the ladder is set at a proper angle for climbing. When using an extension ladder, use the provided U-bolt, U-bolt plate, and wing nuts to lock the rungs together, ensuring no slippage. Finally, anchor the ladder base and you're ready to climb. Climb to a position where you can safely loosen both safety rail clamp knobs on one side of the system. Loosen both knobs one turn and raise the safety rail to the stop. Then, rotate the rail so the upper handle of the safety rail is pointed upward and in close proximity of the wall. Hand tighten both safety rail clamp knobs to lock it in place. Repeat this process on the other side of the system. The safety rails are now locked and ready for use. As you ascend, transition your hands from the ladder to the safety rails and continue your ascent. Stop once you reach the second to the last rung at the top of the ladder. When descending from the elevated surface, climb the ladder to a position where you can loosen both safety rail clamp knobs on one side of the system. Loosen both safety rail clamp knobs one turn. Then rotate the rail until the handle is facing inward toward the ladder and slide it down to the top of the ladder. Hand tighten both safety rail clamp knobs. Repeat this process on the other side of the system. As you approach the bottom of the safety rails, transition your hands to the ladder and complete your descent. If using an extension ladder, remove the ladder anchor and rung lock. Finally, lower the ladder and secure it. This will place the safety rails in the start mobile position. To remove the safety rail assembly from your ladder, place the ladder and safety rails on a flat surface with the bumpers facing down. Loosen all 4 safety rail clamp knobs one turn. Slide the right safety rail up so the stop retention screw lightly contacts the metal rail clamp. Then, slide the left safety rail down to the indicator mark at the lower edge of the metal rail clamp. Rotate the rail so the tops of both handles are facing downwards. Hand tighten the 4 safety rail clamp knobs. Remove the 2 U-bolts from the lower brace. Then, remove the 2 U-bolts from the upper brace. Lift the ladder up and away from the safety rail assembly. Now you can collapse the safety rail assembly so that the upper and lower braces and the 2 safety rails are parallel and aligned with each other. In this position, the safety rail assembly can be stored or shipped. Ladder safety rails. We don't make ladders, we make them safe.